I know I said this was only going to be an hour, but I really want to get your quick thoughts on the World's Warm-Up, what you guys learned on there.
Mhm.
I know you're not going on there as a tire company because obviously it's a spec tire, but what were your thoughts of going on there, checking that all out and going on for the warm-up? And that kid, that not kid, but that guy Lockley,
Yeah.
who looks to be kicking some ass on there.
Yeah. You know, it's not an easy trip, but I did have a really good trip going there. Orlando to LA, LA to Sydney. I happened to ride with Scotty from the airport. He was on my flight. I rode with him from the airport to the track. We went straight there, and I'd had nothing but great experiences there. I think everybody that is qualified for that race should definitely go. It was a great area to be in. The track is in this park setting. People are calling it Jurassic Park because there's all these bird noises and different things going on in the background. I loved it. I liked being there. The whole experience was great, and we did learn a lot. The drivers ran. I think we counted up something like 1,000 laps. I think Aiden counted his laps somewhere around 1,000 laps, and I think everyone that was there probably got something in that area. So obviously, a new track layout will change things for a lot of drivers. I think Lachlan Donnelly, he's going to be quick no matter what. He's seasoned driver. I think he was in the B final at Hobby Action. Uh, coming to a track that he doesn't really race at. So, yeah, this could be another Schimmel. In the making. You never really know. You could. This could be. Everyone doubts somebody that they can do it or get it done when the big dogs, and who knows? He could just say, you know what, I am the fastest guy on this surface and track. I don't care what layout we put in here. And I think there's a lot of people that would like to see that happen because, sure, I think sometimes people get sick of the same people winning all the time. They want to see new winners like Schimmel and others kind of crack open these big wins. So it'll be interesting to see. I see that he'll be in the game. Spencer, Orlowski, Daniel Klobovic, you know, whoever I'm missing, but those were the guys that were seemed to be the quickest when I was there. Obviously, along with Lachlan, so who won both classes. But I'd recommend anybody that's qualified for sure they should go, and they have the means to go, they should go. I think they'll completely enjoy it. There's nothing like having an international world's experience. Um, for a driver from the US. I think it changes everything for you, your mentality about the importance of the worlds and how it feels and the vibe. And you learn a lot. That's what I did as a racer. You learned a lot about the vibe and what it takes to produce at that high level and how the stakes kind of raise a little bit. So I would definitely recommend it. The race um, promoters, the guys that run the track, they have a good group. Even the online presence was good. They brought Scotty in to do the commentary. They had is it
RC
called
Race Media.
RC Race Media is the one doing it. They were interviewing. They were doing the same stuff that a lot of you guys do on a consistent basis, but it was professional. And Scotty was giving his 2 cents there constantly as the commentator, and they did a little something different. They ran the speakers of Scotty to the pits and to the spectators, not towards the drivers. So for people that don't know, at the Worlds, you normally don't hear any announcing. It's just especially like when we were in Spain, all you hear is the guy, the referee says car 1, car 2, car 4. They don't even reference the driver. You could have Ronafolk and Mayfield and Ungaro and everybody in the same race, and these guys don't even get mentioned. It's their car number at the World. So there, what they did is they spun the commentary speakers around to the crowd in the pits so they could hear the commentary, but the drivers still heard sort of that stagnant IFMAR system of just straight car number and leaders and all that. So that was kind of nice because you could sit in the pits and you could actually hear the same thing that you hear online. and that you got your updates. It wasn't just stone silent, so you could hear Scotty doing the race, and they're gonna separate it even more. So the driver said they could hear a little bit of Scotty, so they're gonna move it a little further away, I guess. But so they want to keep the IFMAR system, the worlds the way it's run for the drivers the same, but they want the spectators and the pits to be able to hear the commentary.
Yeah, and for people that may not understand that, they don't allow announcing commentary at these type of events because it's considered coaching to an extent.
Yep.
So it does make for a dull experience as a spectator, uh, because that's all you hear is the referee, car number 1, car number 2, or such and such give this position
Yeah.
back, or
Hmm.
but that's just kinda, I for as a sp I think that's a great idea because there's
Yeah.
that's what Scotty's there for. That's what the lads is there for. They also are very good at getting the spectators and racers going. So I like it. I like that. So
Yeah.
because
So
it's nothing
definitely
worse than
go.
that.
We definitely learned some things for us personally. Trying to two wheel front tire is open. We can still work in there. We can work with the wheels, the accessories, the bodies, the wings. That's what we like to do. We still like to support our drivers. That's why I went. I told Spencer and our guys I would go to the warm up. We went. We learned some things. We hope to bring some things back and help our guys win it.
You think we're going to see any one-off type of builds, like I don't know, something with a less laid down motor or anything like that going
I
into
don't
this?
think so. I don't
Okay,
think so.
we're just
I
so
think
far ahead with those cars.
I think I think there may be the potential of new parts,
Hmm.
but they won't be made, I don't think, necessarily specific for that race. It'll be something that's coming as a continuation of a vehicle they might already have. Like, if there's going to be a new generation of a X-Ray Associated or Schumacher,
Hmm.
they might not make it just for that race. They'll probably make it as their next generation vehicle. So I think we'll see those parts for sure.
Okay.
I don't think we'll see anything just for that track because it is loose. It's loose in the morning, especially when it's wet. But as it dries out, now granted, there could be rain that could throw, a wrench into the whole situation, and you have to run multiple qualifiers in the wet, and then you're loose, for the majority of your runs. But other than that, I think there's going to be a lot of racing on the dry track, and on the dry track, you know, the speed still comes from steering and, being able to manage steering. So I think the cars we make, I mean, those guys when the track was dry, their driving is probably not as hard as they could, but they were driving hard. And
Okay.
I don't think that it's a disadvantage of what they're using, at least from what I could see.
I really want to go to this world championship, but that's a long trip, long time away.
Hmm.
I'm trying to, I don't know. I was trying to get Max to go, but he doesn't want to go either. So
You guys
I
need
don't
to
know.
get together with Will. Will said he's going to go.
I was
Get
talking to
together with
Will.
him.
I was talking to the chairman, but he's also racing, right?
Yeah.
So he's racing, doing his vlog, and then I'm trying. I might work out something with him, and then he can do some. And he's the chairman. He's got to do some NNRC stuff. We'll help him out. We'll get him over there. We'll help get him over there.